So, hello everyone. My name is, as you probably know me as Co. And yeah, my English is awful. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry. If you came from Instagram, then welcome. I'm so glad to see you here. I have received a lot of compliments about my sketchbook there, so thank you so much. If you are already subscribed to this channel, it's great to see you again. I'm sorry I disappeared, but yeah, I'm working on other animations, so look out for that in the future. Oh, and yeah, so I've always been a fan of Sketchbook Tour, especially when I started out, and in my life I've done a good number of sketchbook, I would say, and so I wanted to show you them, and I have 4 for this sketchbook tour, so from 2019 to now. And I also have older one. If you want to see them, just let me know. I think they are more boring, but I don't know, maybe it's just my perspective. And so the first sketchbook I started out in November 2019, and I finished it in October 2020, and I was 14 when I started, and it took me a year to finish it. It's not the first sketchbook I ever did, but it's, I think, one of the more aesthetic, I would say, and yeah, I was trying at least. So I was 14 when I started, and yeah, it's very big. It's almost 100 pages, and I didn't really make a sketchbook tour before, because since I was starting, since I was still learning to draw, I used to copy a lot, so a lot of drawing here aren't my idea, so I'll do my best to credit all the artists, both in the video and in the description. So just so you know, I was still small. A big inspiration overall was Minna Sandberg. I think I pronounced that wrong, but she's known as Amming Fluff on her socials, and that's why there's a lot of landscapes that I don't really do anymore, which is sad. I should come back to it at some point. And at some point I also started to use a black ink after reading a webcomic called Progress by Lepu, and so I was really into webcomic at this time, and Progress was one of my favorite. I don't remember the story, so I can't tell you if it's actually good, but I can't find it anywhere anymore. I think the site has expired or something, and I can't find it, and that's so sad because I really want to read it again. So if you ever read it, let me know. And yeah. I'm sorry there's not the original audio because there was a lot of noises, so I'll have to do this voiceover, which is probably very painful to hear. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear my cat. The second half of the sketchbook has more OC stuff. I liked to do character design, but yeah, I wasn't really good at it. And yeah, I had a whole story for the character you see in the last part. I kinda remember, but not really. Looking back, it wasn't actually a good story, but yeah, it's interesting to see, I guess. And yeah, I'll let you watch all the drawings. I changed a lot my style in this one, so you can see at the end is more cartoonish, more like I draw now, which is good. I take a lot of inspiration also to Pulse. I surely pronounced that wrong too. And yeah, they are an amazing artist. I used a lot watercolor in the sketchbook, even though the paper is not made for it. And also, what else? Gosh, I think. And I had this Copic marker, like with the shades of grey, which I really loved, but they were really old. I don't know where I found them, so they weren't actually really good. But yeah, that's fine. That's all I have for the first sketchbook. I don't know how long the video is. I'm sorry, this is a little scuffed. Okay, so the second sketchbook is my first Mule sketchbook. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's, I think, a Dutch company, and they make really, really good stuff. A bit expensive, but absolutely worth it. Especially with the watercolor paper. This one is like A5 watercolor sketchbook, and it's very good. It's like, I think, 16 pages, like 13 pages, but I drew them both sides. And yeah, I started the sketchbook in November 2020, right after I finished the previous one, and I finished it in February 2022. So it took me over 1 year, because for this one I really wanted that aesthetic, very full vibe, which you can see, but it was very stressful to feel every little space. I won't really recommend that, because at the end I was really scared to draw on it, because I wanted to look perfect, but it's a sketchbook, so it's not really supposed to look perfect. It kind of defined the purpose, that's how you say it? I don't know, I'm sorry. So the first half is again Aussie stuff. I don't have much to say about that. It's mostly watercolor, and yeah, it's Aussie. And then at some point the dream SMP phase started. Yeah, I know, it's cringe. but not really. I learned a lot in the fandom, so I don't really care, it's great. Yeah, and that's the sketchbook. This one is smaller, but also very full. A lot of these drawings also are heavily inspired by other artists in the community, so I'll link them. And yeah, The next one is another omnimule sketchbook. It's really big. I don't think they do. Oh, I didn't stop the recording. I mean, okay, I did it. Sorry. Those are really big. I don't think they do them anymore. It's like, I mean, not really big, but it's A4, and again it's 13 pages, and I drew them both sides. So this one is mostly Grim SMP and a little bit of the allows at the end. This one is mostly sketches, so I was getting the hang of doing something that is aesthetic but also not scary. There are also some tickets from museum and stuff, because during the sketchbook I went on a little trip, so you can see some of that, and yeah. So the next one is the one you have probably seen if you came from Instagram. It's again hand milk. This one is a cappuccino, so the paper is brownish and it's it's not for watercolor. This one is for normal paper, I think. And so there is different stuff, mostly fan art. Some of the last Dream SMP fan art I made and some yellow stuff. My cat is making noises. Stop. Oh, wait. Say hello. No. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it's I also watched Over the Garden Wall in this period, and there is that one Over the Garden Wall drawing with I made with pencil, which I really like. I think is one of the best I did this year. Oh my god, she's running. I can see a lot of mistakes now, but it's fine. And there is Cape Town. Oh my god, stop! I hope you don't hear her. Anyway, there are some Cape Town fan art because I went to the concert and it was amazing. One of the best nights of this year, I guess. And some Moomin fan art because I am obsessed. And yeah, I love cartoons. And yeah, this kind of stuff. And some OC too at the end. I've made these two OC for a webcomic I wanted to make. And they're called Juno and Brand. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this anytime soon, because I started to write the story and the plot points and stuff, and I don't really know how to do it. It's very hard, and I don't want to force it, and I don't know if I can do a weekly update. So I don't know if it's worth it to start it now or to keep the idea for a bit and then we'll see. So I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. And also fun fact about this sketchbook. So the last 2 pages are actually I did them before anything else because I thought that was where the sketchbook started, but it was actually the end. And yeah, I'm very intelligent, you can say. So there are anything loose at the end, and they're upside down because I didn't understand how the sketchbook worked. And there is also a page at the end with some trades I did, and both made by 2 amazing artists, and you really should check them out because they are so cool, and I'm so happy I could make this with them. This was very cute. That's it for this one, I think. Yay! Yes. Also, I don't ever started a new sketchbook, but there is this drawing I made on a new sketchbook, a new Amne Müller one. It's not gonna be my normal sketchbook. I think I'm going to do only full illustration for that, and because I needed something to show to the for applying to a school for university. So I'll do like a clean version of my sketchbook, and this is a drawing I made with colored ink. Don't mind my cat, I don't know what she's doing, and I'm really happy how it came out, so I thought I would share it with y'all. And it's again, I'm gonna a sketchbook. This one's it's called Craft, I think, and that's it. Yeah. You can hear her. She's playing. She's so cute. That's it. Thank you for watching. You all are amazing. I'm sorry the voiceover is so crappy. And I'm sorry my English is awful. But I didn't want to do it like mute because I think they're a little boring, the mute one. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm putting subtitles so you can at least understand. Thank you. See you soon, I guess.